This is gotta make me cry 100%. I'm tearing up for the previous one, but this one, bro, I can't even hold my mouth. Ugh. I'm dying. I'm dying.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this? Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste! Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
Just like I thought, they are just a puppet.
Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this.
Yup.
So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Hold on a moment. What's up with those flowers?
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
And you said you love to see two Padisara?
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
Dunyarzad is the one that they use. Is it because of the sickness?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So, Al?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Oh wait, no, so I'm right. Nilo is the one that they use. Nilu, close your eyes.
Huh?
Yeah, I've guessed this before. I say Nilu maybe, because Nilu is the one going to dance. Imagine that the Grand Sage, his entourage, are not here in front of you.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll
So
try.
I'm right. I am right when I say Nilu is the one. I knew it.
Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host! What a surprise! Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assumed there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real Padisaras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu?
Well, before that, I already know it's Nilu, because, Nilu in the stage, Nilu's dancing.
But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming.
Well, Nilu's here.
How should we make Nilu realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Yeah?
Huh?
How did you come to that conclusion?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sabzeruz festival?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream?
Padisara?
As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, But have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendroarchon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
The kind one.
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendroarchon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendroarchon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendroarchon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendroarchon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendroarchon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story.
Oh, the cutscene is going to play. It's like, now that Nilo is aware of it, this dream should be over soon. Nilo will say, "Wait, I'm going to present my dance."
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sabzeruz festival is almost over too. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sabzeruz as beautiful as we can.
I knew it. I've been waiting a long time for this, and also I've been crying. Please dance your heart out.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sabzeruz.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
I knew that part will happen. I knew that part will happen. Good morning, Paimon. My head and my eyes hurt.
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night? Paimon thinks it was after the Sabzeruz festival. The Sabzeruz festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sabzeruz samsara?
I remember now. Yes, we have. I'm still crying.
Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal!
And the end of the dance of Sabzeruz. I think I saw. Quick, let's go see Dunyarzad.
She's not in her room. What happened?
Let's go to the usual spot.
Huh? What usual spot?
The usual spot. No, please. I know Kuznali said that. But please. Wait.
Well done, Traveler and Paimon.
The heck?
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sabzeruz festival for me.
Katheryn? Question mark.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Dunyarzad.
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sabzeruz.
No, what did Kuznali trade for that? Or what did Kuznali do in order for... No! The Morn 1000... No, what did... No! The Morn 1000 bring the Newman? What?
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Katheryn was acting weird when we met at the Sabzeruz festival.
I see.
And Dunyarzad, did you save her?
It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the Traveler's favorite bench?
And that's rabbit sauce. Okay then. Guess I hope you are feeling good right now.
What's going on? Why are you two so excited to see me? Hasn't it only been a night?
It's actually been much longer than that.
Oh? Strange. Was I really asleep that long? No wonder I have such a headache.
Okay, so let's see. Let's talk to Nahida and learn about the condition. Where are we going? Okay, we're not here, but here. Alright, got it.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's all right.
After we parted on the last day of the Sabzeruz festival, I left the city and saw what the Traveler had described. Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible, but it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara.
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. And not a moment too soon.
Okay, here comes the problem of very happy ending. This is a truly a miracle.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. I need to spend more time observing human emotions.
Also, this is so weird.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently. All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions.
Yeah, why do you look like Catherine? That is always first.
To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
Wait, what?
How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Does this mean you can also occupy other people's consciousnesses?
The true reveal of who Catherine is.
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal.
Quick, Paimon, take it. Take it. Unuse it.
The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
There you go. Oh, so that is a key symbol. That is how they showed us Bionic Snezhnayan puppet every time she said error. Rebuilding. And key symbol.
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? So Catherine is... No wonder Paimon felt something was off about her. What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana? That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since.
Wait, what? So you don't know what happened to your physical body?
However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing.
Don't believe in that.
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they! Why don't you teach them a lesson, Nahida? In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation.
So wait, does that mean Kusanali don't have the Gnosis?
And I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the Academia is also more proficient at governing this country. My existence has little meaning.
To me, you're already an excellent Archon. Super excellent.
Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at the Sabzeruz festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you. Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha. Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that, and try to live up to being a deity in the meantime. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough.
The worlds forget me. About what I saw in that dream at the Aphidia forest.
At the Avidia forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a huge tree and a red sky. You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world and forget me. Yeah, so you do know! We've been wanting to ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria. It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul. Perhaps her last memory before she died. As you two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line up, so your suspicions are reasonable. A message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? We thought it was from the Scarlet King.
I thought it was Nahida. Even worse.
The Scarlet King? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies. Okay, so what does the message mean? I still haven't managed to decipher it. Even the Akasha isn't currently capable of doing that. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it. Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the Academia about this many times, but people still keep falling victim to it. But I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying to decipher it. So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tighnari also said that Irminsul is sick! Is it because of the contaminated consciousness? But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain. The Traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. With you here, we may have a chance at deciphering it. No, we must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as Tevat's. There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the first time I've seen them step out of line. I wonder what caused them to go down this path, and what they hope to achieve. Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the Traveler hadn't broken the Sabzeruz samsara, the situation could have become dire. I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. I think they're deliberately trying to hide something. Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Tighnari to join some kind of project. Could it be related? Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed. But I'll have to be discreet, or they'll see me coming.
Okay. No one has realized the issue with the Acacia?
You mean how the Akasha stops you from having dreams?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up? It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection. Misdirection? The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom. Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru, even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research. Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be used to its full potential. That's why I've never come out strongly against this. Anyway, the perspective advocated by the sages drowned out any voices of doubt. By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams.
Well, I am not. I just willy-nilly spread my dream. Anyway, I don't have any other question.
Got it. I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge. To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest for a while.
For human rest for a while, it's like 1 day, 2 days. How I forgot. How many years? Also, we haven't actually questioned about our brother. Well, technically speaking, Kusanali actually born after the country's calamity. So, probably she don't know much.
Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sabzeruz samsara in the immediate future. Go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us.
To me.
What a relief. This is truly the most exhausting birthday I've ever had.
I actually hate whenever the game actually make me yawn as well. This is the second time now.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
You just confessing your love, remember, and I reject it.
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
Really, Paimon? Really?
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime.
Yep.
Oh, I'm fine. I better go. Thank you.
Paimon, you just say the worst stuff ever. She will go back to Snitch Naya now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no, that is it. Okay, I thought there's another main quest. Anyway, that's the end of the story. I entirely forgot to the outro, but with that being said, as always, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And of course, if you want to tune into my stream, you can go to twitch.tv/xtrixinx. I know I do every single episode or the part, literally like 25 minutes to 35 or something minutes. Yeah, I don't know how long is the story, so I hope it's not too confusing and not too much. Because I don't want to make a episode that's literally for 1 hour or something like that. There's one 40 minutes, which is the previous one, but yep, that's all the story. There are probably still story for the future, because if you open the map, we still haven't go to this side yet, the desert area. We don't know about anything about the Gnosis. We know about Kusanali's body being on top. I think that's what it meant. Well, with that being said, I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a nice day or nice night.
Right.
Goodbye. Long story, sad story, and happy ending.